implemented it, and they cut their waste by half to the landfills, and people really got on board, and people were doing it.
We have a little sanitation meetings once in a while of the 5 eastern towns, and I always ask Southampton or South Hull how they're doing. They said it's the only way to go.
Wow. So why not try it? We could try it. If it doesn't work, we could...
Always can go back, right?
Right, exactly. I mean, we have a great facility, and it just needs to be used properly by the people. And
yeah, I think, and then that's another thing is, you go to South Hull or Southampton, I'm willing to bet that we get 3 to their 1, as far as people actually using the facility. I think it's properly located, and people, you know, so close to it, they'd rather take their own refuge to the facility than having a private commercial car to haul it.
Private carters, commercial carters in East Hampton. I've spoken with a lot of people, and they feel like, why should I separate my trash when the carter comes and just throws it all in one truck? So they're trying to separate, and then they get like, why? Because it's all, and you know, that's another thing that we should try to get them on board to help our people do what they want to do. To have a day that they come one day a week and pick up all their recyclables.
Yeah. You know, I can't speak for them, but I know people that live in certain areas where they do have commercial pickups, and they still, these are real, my type of people, they're coming with their recyclables because they know that the carter isn't recycling it. So
they're paying to have their garbage taken away, but yet they don't. They come and they bring their recyclables to you.
If they live in the condos or a few of the trailer parks, I know people that actually would do that.
That's terrific.
And they say, you know, and a lot of them pay for the permit. You know, they pay $70 for the permit. If the bag program came into effect, they wouldn't have to pay nothing, because it's recyclables that they're bringing in. They don't bring in their garbage.
They bring them in for free.
They bring them in for free.
And elderly people might benefit because they don't produce a lot of trash, and they probably are really good at recycling.
And they recycle, like I say, and they only have to come when that bag's full.
Right, they don't need to pay the $70. They can pay their $1 a week maybe, or...
Yeah, $1, you know, if it's a small bag. Whatever the town board wants to do, they can make it any price they want. But Paul from Southampton, I think he told me $1.50 for a small bag and $2.50 for a larger bag.
What do you think about this? You know, I have all these ideas. What do you think if the town went around, because I know businesses in town, I've also spoken with, you know, a number of business owners, they would love to recycle all their cardboard from their boxes and all their unpacking, and that just goes right out to that big dumpster that they all pay for and share and whatnot. If the town could go around and have a cardboard pickup, and you're picking up money, aren't you? Like if you go,
cardboard's money.
And you don't, maybe if you didn't even charge them, because and you're just taking money from the businesses, and they're happy because they're saving money, because then they're not paying to dump it.
Years ago, I think I told you this story. It was one of my favorite stories. We had these 2 girls that they bought an old school bus, and they used to do exactly what you just said. They wouldn't take non-recyclables, but what they would take, you know, they would charge you, but a minimal charge. They would take the newspaper, the cardboard, and the commingles, and they bring them to the facility. And it was hardly nothing to get rid of.
So they charged the...
And they charged the store owner. Or most restaurants or bars, whatever you want to say, and they did very well with it. Unfortunately, one got sick and they sold the business. Wow! But they did very well. It was pretty neat.
That is good. One of my children works in a local restaurant, and she's asked the owners, you know, why don't you recycle? And they say because it doesn't work, because they see the haulers coming, and it's just all, you know, they would like to recycle, but. Again, they're being, you know, discouraged. And
then I think I've seen a few of the local delis and liquor stores. They do their own, and that's the reason why they do it all.
Saves them money. They don't pay per pound, right?
I'm thinking of one guy in particular. Every morning comes in, has almost a little pickup, heaped right up with cardboard, dumps it for free. Wow. And you make money. I make money, and it doesn't cost him a dime. All he has to do is buy the permit. Wow. Yeah, we're running out of time. Again?
Before we go, I just wanted to mention these beautiful paintings are courtesy of Stan Einzig. They're actually photographs on canvas, and they're wonderful. If anyone has any questions or comments about today's show or any environmental problems or solutions, send me an email.
Okay, send me one.
And they can't send Gap one. He doesn't have an email address. We're going to get him up to date here. KeepinltGreen@optonline.net. And you're going to come back again. We're going to keep talking trash.
I like it. Thank you very much for having me, Gary.
I'm keeping it green.
I know you are.
Are you?